See anything yet?
Let's see. Notification.
It said we were offline, but now it says we are online. Okay.
It's on.
All right. So X, do you want to do the theme song?
The real cheat sheet. The real cheat sheet. This is the real cheat sheet. Oh yeah. The real cheat sheet. The real cheat sheet. We have the real cheat sheet.
It was just so exciting out of the gate that I didn't think there could possibly be more. So I'm sorry for interrupting you, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 1 officially of the Real Cheap Seats podcast. I am Steve Borba.
Yo, my name is Xavier Jacobs, aka. Who is that?
Jaquan Gilbert, aka Jimmy Bo.
What's up, Jammer?
What's good?
Boards. How we doing today?
I think we're gonna start off. Commemoratively. I do want to say. I think it's only right that we say rest in peace to Fred the Godson and vice versa from the EO Dub family. 2 heavy hits to the New York hip hop community, without a doubt. I think that just deserves a quick mention.
Sumo balls. I show my band in video, Bruno Mars. You know, I skip to the whip, reverse, and draw falls like Uno cards. The city's hard. Odell check 'em. You can dye hair like Odell Beckham. Cooking in the kitchen, he's chefing. Razor blade sitting in the key, rep calling 3 seconds. Oh man. Right.
That was a fitting tribute. I think he would have liked nothing less, or he wanted nothing more than to have somebody commemorate him with his bars. So, well done. All right, enough of that. Let's just get right into it. The Nets. There's news about the Nets head coach.
Yeah.
Who's who's the interim right now? Who was the interim?
I can't even tell you, bro, because anything that has to do with the Nets, I don't care about.
Ooh.
It was a nobody.
It was somebody that I knew wasn't going to stick around.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to give you my explanation on why I feel like Jason Kidd should be the coach.
Should come back.
Yes,
you know
and the only reason why Tyronn Lue would work. Because I'm just going with J. Kidd. Because Jason Kidd is a player coach. We all know this. Jason Kidd is a Hall of Fame point guard with defense as his main weapon, right? And his passing skills. But with a player like Kyrie, considering as he gets older, he's just more injury prone. Having a player coach like Jason Kidd, I feel like it would work the best. And they have a young team mixed with veterans. I mean, you see how tight he was with the Bucks. I mean, that was a trial and error type of situation. But I feel like with him and his experience and what him and Frank Vogel was doing over in the Lakers, I think Jason Kidd is a great candidate for the Nets as head coach.
I feel like
you got one for Jason Kidd.
But what? So they had him. They fired him. The Bucks had him. The Bucks fired him. The Nets are gonna bring him back again.
I mean, hey, you gotta take your bumps and your bruises.
When
I feel like at the point of being fired and rehired and fired again, it says something about you as a coach and not in a positive way.
I don't think his name is really attached to the job. I think they're stirring up. Here's what I believe. Let's see who I believe. Tyronn Lue, excuse me. Absolutely.
I mean, was it Tyronn Lue coaching the team, or was it LeBron just being a great player?
Nah, Tyronn Lue's good. He's a good coach. He's fine. If you coach a champion, you learn something. Mark Jackson, I like that. I think that's a real.
I
don't know
with Mark.
Yeah, I think Mark would do that. Greg Popovich. All right, let's not see. This is what I mean. This is ridiculous. I'm not even going to read what they say about that.
Greg Popovich is going to retire before he coaches another team.
I believe that.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Then that's another argument I would love to have: Greg Popovich or Phil Jackson, because I'm trashing Phil, and it has nothing to do with the Knicks.
That's a different episode.
No, that's. I think he coached in an era where there were completely different rules, and he didn't coach the Knicks.
No, but I'm talking about as a Knicks man, what he did for the Knicks is jacked up. But what I'm saying is,
he wasn't the coach.
That has nothing to do with my view. I understand.
He wasn't the coach.
I understand that, but it has nothing to do with the view that I have.
What are his biggest mistakes? Because he drafted Porzingis, right?
And Frank was the last thing Frank was the last move he made before he was out of here.
All right, Jason Kidd has only been mentioned by one person, and that's Jay Williams, who doesn't work for the Nets. So that's a bogus rumor, and it's just a suggestion being made by Jay Williams. That's not.
And I'm going Tyronn Lue. I'm going Tyronn Lue solely based off of the relationship he has with Kyrie.
I love how How is it that Jeff Van Gundy's name gets thrown into? So Jack Vaughn is already the interim coach. So Jack Vaughn could very well be given more of an opportunity. I don't know if they replace. I bet they give Jack Vaughn a year.
I don't think so, because you got Kyrie and KD coming back next year.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna risk that on a rookie coach.
And the first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to have a coach like Tyronn Lue or Mark Jackson come in, because as soon as you get the green light from Kyrie and KD, DeAndre Jordan's been thrown right into that starting lineup. Sorry. Who's the center again? Something Allen? What's his name?
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. I'm sorry, but this is DeAndre Jordan, bro.
No, there's nothing I believe about that. Not 8 times out of 10. I want Allen as my starting center over DeAndre Jordan. He's faster. Mm-hmm. He's more aggressive. He's more creative. DeAndre Jordan is beyond his prime. Jared Allen is approaching his prime, not there yet. But
he has much more potential than DeAndre Jordan. But aside from that, I'm gonna be funny and say I would want Jeff Van Gundy as the coach, just because I know Jeff Van Gundy is a really good coach.
Everybody wants Jeff Van Gundy every time these rumors come up.
Are you gonna go with a really
he doesn't want to coach?
Championship coach?
Who? Who's the championship coach?
Tyronn. You're gonna go really good coach over championship coach.
No. Jeff Van Gundy worked magic with Knicks teams.
Yeah, but those Knicks teams,
he made us think Chris Childs is a good player.
The talent of those Knicks teams alone.
No, those teams. Every Knicks team that went far, except for the Melo Chandler team, was overperforming. The Knicks notoriously overperformed after the Ewing era. The Knicks made players better for a period of time. Latrell Sprewell was able to choke out a coach and resurrect himself on the New York Knicks. If the Knicks did anything right, it was resurrect Latrell Sprewell.
Spree was nice, though. It's not like Spree was
best years. And take a chance on Houston and give him his best years.
Spree was no scrub, though. And Allen Houston,
no, he wasn't.
No scrub.
Yeah, but how are you gonna? But you're gonna be like, hey, listen, you remember Sprewell? And everyone's like, Sprewell, the shooting guard in Golden State who choked out PJ Carlissimo. And that's how the coach that. And the coach, they're gonna be like, yeah. Most coaches are gonna have a problem with that.
I mean, look, this is the same man who got in the middle of a fight with Charles Oakley and who? Who was that? Was it Charles Barkley?
Who got in the middle?
It was Alonzo Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning.
And he drug him across. Yeah.
They drug Van Gundy across
Oh,
the
Van
field.
Gundy.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. You
So-
can't say
so
you can't
him
say
to-
Van
him to
Gundy's not in the
coach
thick
the
of it.
Spurs, They wanted to bring that grit ball in New York. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of always been there until the dark ages.
It's always been a dark ages, Dougie. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway.
Bro.
Anyway.
First things first. We should have beat Spurs. Secondly,
When in 2000?
yeah,
in
when they
2000?
had that breath that was being strongholded by the mafia and throwing games. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who was the starting center for that
documentary
series?
about it.
Who was the starting center for the Knicks during those finals? Chris Dudley?
No. Pat was messed up, so wasn't it Marcus Camby?
Bums.
We're gonna find out.
Absolute
First things
trash.
first.
I don't believe it.
Marcus has mad potential, bro.
Marcus,
as a
I was
youngin.
I was a Marcus Camby fan. I thought Marcus Camby was gonna be a career 15-15 guy.
Okay.
He had some good
And then
years.
Actually, Marcus Camby didn't have a bad career.
No.
Okay.
He just ended up being a
He was
Knick.
in Denver.
Especially when he had that shot.
Okay.
He just ended up being a Knick.
And let's be clear, the Knicks has built so many careers and lost them because of other teams and opportunities. But they've built careers nonetheless.
And whose fault is that? That they lose their players?
Oh, that's the organization. That's the Knicks.
Exactly.
So, Marcus Camby, out of the 5 games of the finals, of the 99 finals, Marcus Camby started 3 of them. Who started the other 2? Say it. Say his name. Say his name.
That wasn't Pat.
No, I've given you the answer already. Chris
I forgot
Dudley. Chris Dudley. A Yale graduate. It's like if my dad was 1.5 feet taller. He would have. Why not?
He would have been on the Knicks.
He could have played. He would have been on the Knicks. And he would have been on the Knicks.
All right. On
They
that
had
note,
no business winning a game in that series. What were the Knicks doing in the Knicks got to the finals, and I bet they were like, "Holy shit, yo, we got here."
Yo, they were the 8th seed.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my god, how do we do this?
They
Holy
just
fucking
bulldozed
shit.
their way to the East.
We're still winning, guys." They lost the finals. They celebrated harder than the Spurs did. The Spurs were like,
I would have too, because they knew it was over. They're like, "Oh, it's a wrap for us. We're gonna be dead for the next decade, for the next millennium." And then we had that one resurrection season in 2000.
because it's been more than a decade.
I know. We had that one resurrection season in 2012, and I actually thought the Knicks were going to meet Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Wait, when? The year prior?
The
2012.
The delusions of a Nets fan.
That was the year they lost. That was the year they lost to the Celtics.
No, they smoked the Celtics. It's the year they lost to Indiana. When Roy Hibbert, that bum was beating everybody with this.
Yeah, I remember that.
The delusions of a Knicks fan.
I know. I don't believe this either.
Jay, you telling me you didn't think that the Knicks was going to beat Indiana?
No.
With what? With the way that Knicks team was playing, with all of the guns they had on their team, you
Here we
thought
go.
Roy Hibbert was going
Here we
to
go.
actually shut them down?
Wasn't that the year they had the oldest roster in the whole league?
Oh man, did they
Okay,
played at the
okay.
slowest pace? Did they play? They played at the slowest pace of any team. I don't know though. I actually don't know if that's true.
And that team's efficiency rate was through the roof. Jason
That's a lot.
Kidd had those boys balling.
Wait,
But it was the Knicks.
You know what? Son?
Hold up, I'm confused. Kid coached the Knicks or Kid coached the Nets?
No,
The Nets. He was
Kid
on the
the
Nets.
starting point guard that
Oh,
year.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh, what? 2012? Really?
Yeah.
Kid was the starting point guard?
Yeah.
Hold up, this is
Mhm.
Miami Heat over New York Knicks. Eastern Conference first round. And then Miami Indy, and then Miami Boston. Is this the right year? 2012? No.
2012, the Knicks lost to Indiana in the second round.
No. They lost
12 to
Miami in the
13.
first round.
Yeah, that was J.R. Smith's 6 Man of the Year.
Boston over New York was 2011. Miami over New York was 2012. I think it's downhill from here. 2013. Oh, Knicks over Celtics. Indy over Knicks. 2013. Okay, good call, Jay. All right.
That was 2013. That was 2012, 2013.
You said they were very okay. Let's unpack some of the things that you said. That they were very efficient, crazy efficient. Right? I just want to make sure something was through the roof. Something was huge.
Their efficiency
threes
was
like
through the
they were
roof.
shooting threes like madmen. that year.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Threes like madmen.
I don't even know where to
Remember,
start.
you had Steve Novak. J.R. Smith had the best season of his career. Melo was the scoring champion that year. Jason Kidd was knocked down from three. Iman Shumpert had the best season of his career.
Iman Shumpert is NBA champion. Still watching.
Yeah, but that wasn't the best year of his career.
I'm just saying. He's
The
still
Knicks
a
were
champion.
5th in 3-point percentage. Good. Let's see how many. No, it's field goal percentage, but field goals made. 3-point field goals made. Let's see. No, that's not right. No, this isn't helpful at all. Not helpful at all. Never mind.
I like how our episodes turn into discussing the Knicks' problems.
It is.
I mean, I do my
Somebody
best
did it
for
right
my
there.
boys as much as I can.
All right. That's enough of that. That's we can. I know that Jay brought up the partnership with Microsoft and what they're going to be managing on their Azure servers around an attempted personalized experience at a subscription rate. Right? You can be a virtual fan. I think that's anticipating that even they want to start to play basketball. I was talking about this with somebody earlier. I don't know who, because I would only be talking to my wife and she wouldn't want to hear about this. I got lost in my own train of thought.
He done moved the whole thing.
I know. I just lost everything. Lost everything right there.
Well, so they want to stream NBA games. They're talking about not having fans
Jesus Christ.
in the stadiums.
Right. So that's the question: is how long does that last before? How long does that last? At what point does basketball restart before they start letting people back into the same space as professional athletes? Does it restart before that? Do we see basketball start back up before they start letting crowds enter arenas again?
What I want to know is how is this financial? And I don't know if it was Jay that I was talking to or you or my boy James, but how financially viable is this? Because granted, the arenas are owned by the organizations, yeah, but you still pay property tax and all this extra stuff. So how is this going to be financially viable without putting butts in seats and ticket sales and all of this extra stuff?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's $1 million organization. It's $1 billion organization.
Okay, and how long does that last?
As long as it, I mean, it's been that way. But my thing is, how many players are going to be willing to play in a stadium without fans?
I figured everybody.
They do it for the fans. Like LeBron was saying, I can't imagine myself playing without fans in the arena. It's a different type of experience.
If they do it for the fans, then they're going to do it because it would put TV ratings through the roof for NBA games.
They already through the roof, and it's not going to be on TV. It's going to be like internet streams. It's not going to be on the networks, on ESPN and whatnot. I mean, they'll probably have national televised games, but the majority of the games are going to be streamed through probably the NBA apps or whatever, what have you.
They for all of that, they might as well you might as well watch them on television.
They have to
But then they have to share the revenue with the television companies.
They have to bring people back into the arena as fast as possible. If they don't get people back into the arena, like you have nothing. You don't have anywhere near enough money to be able to pay people the way you pay them. Players, front office, doesn't matter.
And that's the argument that I was talking about that thing. That doesn't last.
I feel like a lot of these players are going to have to take pay cuts eventually.
Yeah, no, of course. Everybody's gonna. Where's the money gonna come from? From television? From VR? From VR basketball? From being a VR basketball fan? No. There's no what money. This is that they'll go bankrupt. They're gonna go broke right now, paying out the salaries they're paying.
There's Bill from his end.
Huh?
Did you see that? Never mind. Whatever. But I don't know.
They have to. LeBron's gonna change his mind. LeBron said that before they canceled games. If they're like, hey, the season's gonna resume, but we're gonna play in empty gyms. There'll be cameras there, but that's all we can do right now. LeBron would be the first person out there to be like, we got to do this to make sure that we keep the game alive, and everybody else will do it too.
Yeah. I tell you this though. You know how fast these games gonna go because there's gonna be no commercials.
Oh my gosh, that's the best. It's gonna be. We're gonna have a problem on our hands. Everybody who watches at home is gonna be like, damn, they should always play like that. That changes everything.
And you want to say what makes it even worse? What makes it even worse is all that gym work you see on Instagram. It's going to come to life because there are no fans in the stand. There are no distractions.
Yeah.
Do you realize how high the scoring average is going to be per team?
If they play in an empty gym.
In the empty gym with no distractions?
So that takes away home court advantage from a lot of.
It takes exactly. And all these players that are considered trash, the ones that you see knocking down every shot while they train, it's going to be way different.
Like who? Like who?
I'm thinking. Who's gosh? Somebody plays for the line.
Somebody plays
like a
for
player like an Iman Shumpert. Who would?
He's not even in the league right now, dog.
Yeah, but still, unfortunately, it doesn't click for some reason. It doesn't click for him, which doesn't make any sense because the kid has talent.
He fell in love with the jump.
Somebody like Emmanuel Mudiay, where he's going to end up killing.
I knew you were just going to start naming Knicks. But I know. Where is Mudiay now? Utah?
Utah.
Yeah. But he was a Knick. Iman Shumpert was a Knick.
Yeah.
So you're like, these guys. Yo, Mario Hezonja. Yo, Super Mario. Yo,
this is a way for that team to get somewhere out of the bottom of the league.
27 feet, 28 feet out. Wet.
They still got to go against defense.
Who?
Trae Young don't know how to act. Nobody understands. Oh, I'm gonna do whatever I want because I'm gonna make every shot.
They still got to go against defense.
Yeah, Trae Young's
That's
gonna average
understood.
42 points a game.
Understood. But when you ain't got no distractions and you don't have that butterfly effect in your stomach, because make no mistake, the only reason why these players mess up is because what's going on around them. Okay.
But that takes
We
away
all
from
three of us
the
know.
game.
Say that again.
That takes away an aspect of the game.
Hey, how? Players gonna be playing on a more efficient rate.
But fans are part of the NBA experience.
Very
Fans are
true.
part of the game. Necessity.
And they're gonna just have to be a part of the game from at home.
They're not gonna be a part of the game at that point, dog.
Hey,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. It's like it's not gonna be the same product.
No, you're very right about that. You are very right about that. But then also at the same time, think about it this way. What happens when things do become normal again? Now these players who were considered G League players or they're gonna be overseas next year, that battery's in their back. And what happens if that confidence for the most part stays there? That changes the narrative. They now become players that are more interesting.
I'm not watching for no G League players, bro. I'll let you know that now.
Bro, but you know what I mean. You know, there's G League players on the bench on the team all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree that you're going to start to see more. You're going to see more creative rotations, maybe. I think it changes. I think it even changes the way that, along with how people play the game, just how like teams end up running their games as well. It just changes. Yeah, it changes everybody's responsibilities as far as the people they serve. The fans are nothing. Yeah, man. I mean, you would allow media. That's the question: is like how much media are they going to pack a gym with, and where will they play? Will they still play at the same arenas? Because if they start playing at the same arenas, or if they start playing at any arena that has the capacity for a crowd, they're going to start to let people in. It's going to become the most exclusive of events for a little while. You're only going to have like 1,000 people in attendance.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, "Oh, you got Knick tickets? You're going to go see the New York Knicks?"
I like that. I like the way they say
Trash.
Mitchell Robinson is still on the team, isn't he? Wow. Alfred Payton had how many assists last night? Wow. They're amazing. I heard Taj Gibson.
Yo, you know,
I heard Taj Gibson went for 8 and 8. It's remarkable.
Tragic. All right. So
end of season award winners.
For the foreseeable future, the league isn't coming back. So what do we do with these stats? What do we do with these awards? Who gets who wins championship? What happens?
It would have to be based off of course, you know, the play of players. But we got games in March, right? Yeah, we got some games in March. So technically, the season's already over. Okay.
Like we were almost there. We were close enough that you already know all the. Yeah, how many games away were we? Like, how many games were left? 12, 14?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe 20. Maybe 20. So I mean, like I said, I think even though you know it's LeBron, I think Giannis wins MVP because he takes the Bucks to the finals out of the East.
Well, how can you be sure that they made the finals? They wouldn't have made the finals.
Who's stopping them?
Who's stopping the Bucks?
Who's stopping the Bucks in the East?
Oh, in the East, nobody.
If the Celtics click, they could beat them.
Nobody.
The Celtics click, they could beat them.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No. Not even close.
They're too good. They're too good. They cared too much this year. They cared too much to let anybody get close.
Mm-hmm. Giannis is going for blood. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Lakers are going to take him out. But
I don't know.
So the Lakers win the championship over the top seeded Bucks.
most definitely.
The Lakers
Because
win. I still think the Clippers against anybody would have
stop
posed.
Stop.
I think so. If
No.
they're healthy, because they just play. All they do is coast through the season. All they do is make it through the season, right? How many games did Kawhi and Paul George play together? How many? Not a lot.
Okay, and
Put them on the court together for a playoff series. They can run a couple wins quickly.
and they're going to stop LeBron and Anthony Davis, right?
Nah, probably not. But
And we also forget that Dwight Howard is a second ballot low level Hall of Famer. We forget about that too.
Dwight Howard's on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I can't keep up with Dwight Howard.
And we also forget that JaVale
I thought
McGee
wasn't he on the Lakers like 8 years ago, and he's on the or 5 years ago, 4.
You know what?
What'd he do? He did Lakers, Hawks, Hornets, Lakers.
Wizards.
Hawks. No, Lakers, Houston.
Yeah.
Lakers, Rockets, Hawks, Hornets, Lakers.
No, he went to Washington one of those years.
Washington was the last
Lakers, Rockets, Hawks, Hornets, Wizards, Lakers.
Yes.
In what,
Yeah, that sounds about
6
right.
years?
Yeah.
Why does what is the deal? Dwight Howard career average is what, like 13 and 12. What's the problem?
Nah. Career average is more than that. I want to say 15 and 10.
Okay.
And remember, Houston was balling.
Everywhere he goes, you look at his stats any year, and you're like, oh man, Dwight Howard was such a cancer that year. And you look
16
at
and
stats
12.
when, where, in with the Rockets or career?
Career, yeah. 16 and 12.
Bulls.
Yeah.
Hawks didn't play half bad. The Hornets didn't play half bad.
Nobody he plays half bad.
Well, Washington was injured the whole season. So.
And their argument with
Yeah.
Dwight Howard is, he doesn't take the game seriously just because he doesn't act like a bully on the court.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it is.
He goes
I don't
gets
know
his
why he
buckets,
gets
just
such
a
a bad
lighthearted
rep.
dude.
I don't know why he gets a bad rep.
It's like the whole Nate Robinson thing.
No. It's nothing.
Why we
like
still
that.
talk about Knicks, bro?
It's nothing.
Bro.
It's nothing like that. These two things are so dissimilar. Dwight Howard, because Nate Robinson is what, like 5'10"?
Yeah,
I don't care how nice he is. No, it doesn't matter. You don't have the same value you have as Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard being able to play, and Nate Robinson being able to play.
And Nate Robinson
skill.
your Chicago Bulls in the playoffs.
That's like how many Nate Robinson success stories are there? Not a lot.
Right.
4.
Dwight Howard though, how many times has Dwight Howard been an impact player? I mean,
His career.
His whole career.
Yeah.
So who wins most improved player then?
Bam Adebayo.
Who?
I like Bam Adebayo in Miami.
Bam?
If
Nah,
LeBron were a
Devontae
center.
Graham. Nah.
Devontae. No, I'll take that as a I think that's.
That was
it's-
last season. Right.
No. It doesn't matter.
But he
It doesn't matter.
did
jumped
elevate his
again.
game again this
Even
year.
more,
Again.
bro. He was the All-Star this year.
Yeah, it's great. No, he was a great player. If he hadn't gotten injured, if he'd managed to maintain that momentum, I mean, he still was fine. He still was great.
But no, it goes to Bam.
I don't know. I would say a Devontae Graham I get, but I don't know.
Terry Rozier took that contract for no reason at all.
It's crazy. I mean, that's the other reason Devontae Graham looks so good is he's so much more consistent than Terry Rozier. I mean, I think Terry Rozier's ceiling is still higher than Devontae Graham's, but he just can't keep it together.
Well,
He
there's
got
no
the right
bench.
system.
Boston was the right system.
No, it was the right, but so briefly. He was never good for Boston. He was good for one play. He was good for one playoff run. He was never good for Boston, right? Did he have a great year after that? Not really.
He had to acquiesce to Kyrie.
No, this is the best season. This is the best collective season he had. This is his best season.
Yeah,
he had.
Kyrie was injured, and he actually got the ball.
No, I'm talking about in Charlotte. This is the best season that he's of his career. Best actual regular season of his career.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Terry, the only reason Terry gets a contract is because of the playoffs in 2000. Yeah. It's the only reason. Right?
So we got most improved, Bam or Pascal.
Bam.
Okay, so we
I
go
go with Bam
Bam.
as well.
Bam came out of nowhere.
No. Bam just elevate. Nah, he ain't come out of nowhere.
He came out of nowhere, bro.
Show some
I was
respect.
not expecting Bam Adebayo to be a household name this year.
I wasn't expecting the damn
Okay.
Miami Heat to be anywhere close to where they are right now.
Exactly.
Great team. It's a great
And then to make it even
great
worse,
team.
you didn't what make it even worse is Dion Waiters who came back and balled, and y'all got rid of him. That's how good that Miami team.
Well, because they couldn't keep it together, and they couldn't, and he wasn't.
Yeah,
he was.
that was a toxic environment for him.
And then, again, to prove my point that I'm telling you the Lakers are going to take it, Dion Waiters is the second unit off the bench for the Lakers.
What? See, he got signed by the Lakers.
Yes,
Yeah, he
sir.
did.
He played for the
He
Lakers.
just ain't play. He just ain't play.
Well, then it looks like he's never gonna play for the. When's he gonna play for the Lakers? Next year?
Yeah, boy.
It's gonna be. We're gonna see the resurrection, the second resurrection of Dion Waiters. I'm not gonna lie. When he was killing it in Miami, it was like, oh right, way to go, Dion Waiters. Unsustainable. Your team must really want to get rid of you if they want to give you shit about. Oh,
Defensive play.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis?
Who else? Wait, I know. No, I was gonna say Josh Hart. I don't think that's accurate though. What's his name? The defensive specialist that's on the defensive specialist on is he on OKC? I don't think so. Who am I thinking of? No. Come on. This is a guy that averages like
Let's look at Anthony Davis' stats.
all right, bring Anthony Davis' stats. I'll sit here and try to remember the name of this Oklahoma City player.
Who? Steven Adams?
No, not Steven. No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, you don't even want to ask me who I would go defensive player of the year.
So go ahead. You gonna pick a nigga?
Mitchell Robinson.
Get out of here.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yo, listen. You know he averages like almost $2 a game. All right.
So does Anthony Davis.
That's Anthony
2.4 blocks a
Davis
game.
going to end up being the defensive player of the year.
1.5 steals.
Yeah, Anthony, I think it's Anthony Davis.
Jeez, 2.4?
2.4 blocks a game.
Golly, yo.
No, I'm not surprised. He's a monster. He's an MVP candidate too. He's a monster.
Coach of the year?
Nick Nurse.
Nicky?
Nah. I like
Frank Vogel?
I don't know. No. Why? What's Indiana? I don't know.
No, Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's the Lakers coach.
Oh, that's right.
But
No.
there's too many weapons to give somebody and give him. No.
I was gonna say the Indiana coach. Maybe the Indiana
No.
coach. Oh, that's another person for most improved, Sabonis. Sabonis has been having a great season.
Is
He's
it?
killing it.
Yeah, he was all-star, but he's been.
He's been killing it.
He's-
No, not like that.
been
No,
like
now
that.
that's another person who became a household name this year. Sabonis. Dante Sabonis.
Oh,
I never remember that dude.
footsteps.
Huh?
I say he's following his daddy footsteps.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Damn, why can't I find
You
this?
said coach of the year.
Nick Nurse.
He might have to win that again because that team wasn't supposed to do nothing. That team was supposed to do
Raptors?
absolutely nothing.
Yeah. I think it's I don't think it's unreasonable to think that Nick Nurse. I also think Spoelstra always deserves more credit than he gets. What do you
Yeah,
want?
but what does Miami do? What does Miami do in the playoffs?
Yeah, but this isn't a playoff award.
They get
The
there.
way that the way
right,
that he
right,
takes that, the way that the fact that roster has so many like bright spots. The fact that he gave people got opportunities. Kendrick Nunn got an opportunity when what Butler went down. Butler came back, and Nunn kept his minutes. And he delivered for the most part.
And he
Bam
kept
Adebayo.
going.
Yeah, they're young boys. They're young boys.
The shooters, Duncan Robinson and what Tyler Harris,
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero. These guys, these guys are knockdown shooters.
Yeah, man.
It's a good team. It's good spot for Butler too.
Yeah, definitely.
This is bothering me so much. He's not on, and he's not on OKC. He's got a name. He's got a name that doesn't sound how it looks. It's gonna come to me.
Sixth man of the year.
Dennis Schroeder.
No.
That's a good candidate, though.
I don't know.
Devontae Graham.
Devontae Graham starter.
Yeah.
If anything, you'd have an argument for who's this? Charlotte. You'd have an argument for there's a few guys. Malik Monk, although he starts sometimes. They got weird rotations in Mikhail. They got weird rotations in Charlotte.
Six man. You already know who the six man is, man.
It's Lou Williams. It can't be Lou Williams again.
Why not?
It can't be Montrezl Harrell. I mean, he was great for the Clippers this season, but I don't know what you do with a player
Who
that gets
averages
traded.
more points off the bench than Lou?
Nobody.
Exactly.
I don't think.
And the
he-
only
I wanna-
other six man, for some strange reason, he's not in the league.
Ooh,
Jim, shut
Crawford.
up. I'm about to say, shut up. Don't say anything about the Knicks again, okay?
Why are you gonna say
Jamal
Crawford?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how old is he now?
Crawford
Come on, man. He's
is
too
like
old.
40 plus
Yeah,
years
dude.
old.
The fact
Yeah.
that-
Yeah,
He just
and
played
you
so
look younger
well.
than me and you, Jimmy.
He just played
still-
so well.
He's still up there in age, bro.
He's too old. Can't play that quick forever.
Yeah, okay. Look at him. He looks younger than all three of us. Okay.
That's not. I don't think that's enough of a reason to go back to the NBA.
So you making a roster and you putting Jamal Crawford on your roster today? At this very moment, you gonna put Jamal Crawford on your roster?
Yeah, well, he would
No,
be
he
the
would
veteran at the end of the bench.
No.
So many minutes. He's my Jerry Dudley.
X is the owner of the Knicks, and he goes to a big 3 game where Jamal Crawford's playing, and he's like telling his scouts, he's like, "Yo, this boy can ball. Better get him on the team." They're like, "Yo, that's Jamal Crawford. He's 48 years old." You're like, "He's nice."
He
Ball. No, I know. This is a couple. Well, we got to give X like 3 years to own the Knicks. We got to give him 3 years. What about Joe Johnson?
If Joe Johnson was able to make his comeback, Jamal Crawford would be able to do it too.
In the big three.
What are you talking about? Joe Johnson's not on the roster.
Not anymore. He got a shot with Detroit, but it didn't work out.
And
What's that?
the big
What
three.
good is that? What good? What? Yeah, and then the big three. What good is a shot with the Pistons or with anybody?
Next time you hear Jamal Crawford's name, it will be in the big three.
Remember over the summer? Over the summer, they had news about the Amari Stoudemire workout, and who else? Monte Ellis. They were like, Amari Stoudemire and Monte Ellis are working out for several teams. What else what happened with that story?
Oh, it went nowhere.
Nothing.
Absolutely.
What made it even worse
Nobody wants
is Omari had more steam behind him than Monte. Like Monte Ellis falling out of the league just threw me. I'm just like, how do you go from being Monte Ellis?
He's killing it. And where? Indiana? He's killing it.
I'm just like, dang, bro. Monte was nice.
I think Schroeder's the guy.
Rookie of the year.
No, I mean that's.
Come on.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about this. It's not worth it.
It just needs to be said.
John
John
Morant.
Morant. It's the only rookie. The only rookie who matters.
The only
I'm gonna say this because I said it to Steve. Even if Zion Williamson played a full season, John Morant still wins because of the impact he made on his team. Because that Memphis team should not be in the playoffs.
But who's to say that the Pelicans wouldn't have been in the playoffs?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Listen, one player is not, especially a player that young. I'm sorry. Zion has more dimension to his game that he has to figure out first.
But did you not realize the impact he had with the games that he played when he came back?
Okay. And
they were right in the race, though. They were like what, ninth? Right behind Memphis.
Okay.
And that's after him missing.
He played how many games? We're going from start to finish.
I don't know.
Somewhere along the line. Once somebody would have figured out how to guard him, I'm sorry. There would have been a roadblock in his way. John Morant.
If they still ain't figured out how to guard him, and he played 20 games.
It takes more than 20 games, bro.
He played 20 games and they couldn't figure out how to guard him.
It takes more than 20 games, bro. When you're that athletic and you just started playing. John Morant came in a more complete player. I'm sorry. Way too many elements in his game for him not to win Rookie of the Year.
I gotta see something real quick. I don't know, man. He was averaging 23,
games,
7,
boy,
and 2.
29, 23. Yep.
Yeah.
And he got them from what? The bottom of the West to like ninth.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to see.
That bottom of the West was stacked with similar numbers, bro.
So wait, what's stacked with similar numbers? The bottom of the West?
Yeah.
Nah.
Where they were at? Come on.
It was Memphis, Pelicans, and Portland.
Memphis was
Where's Sacramento?
7th seed by the time the end of the season. By the time the season
Yeah, Memphis was I think they were the 8th seed.
Memphis made it to the 7th seed before the season closed out.
Take a look. Let's see. Memphis was 8th.
They were 8th.
Dallas
They were
was 7th.
8th.
Memphis
Who was 7th?
Dallas.
Dallas.
How many more games did they have than Memphis? One.
8.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Okay,
Yeah, no, there's a huge. That's everything north of Memphis made sense, or it was a lock basically. But then Grizzlies have 32 wins, Blazers with 29, Pelicans with 28, Kings with 28, Spurs with 27, Suns with 26. That's not a lot of games separating. That is 4 games separating, well, 6 games separating 8th through 13th seed. That's still a lot. Timberwolves and Warriors. Good old Warriors. Gonna end up with the #1 draft pick out of all this. And then Steph Curry will who do they take #1? We'll talk about that later. That's a free agency. A draft episode has to be coming. We're gonna have to live stream during the draft because the draft will start. We're gonna have to stream during the draft. That's gonna be a special event.
Well, let's see
we're
what
gonna advertise
happens.
that one.
Let's see if social distancing has come to an end. And if it has, I'm sorry, Borba, we're holding this event at your crib.
We'll set up a card table where the 3 of us can all sit on one side of it like newscasters.
I'm with it.
We'll get super official. We'll get a backdrop.
We'll get a backdrop, and we all have to have like terrible newscaster suits.
I gotta have a tribute to Craig Sager.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I'm gonna be Shaq.
I'm gonna let my hair grow so that my hair's like Ashton Kutcher length when I dress like that.
Nice.
So that I can like really live in the moment.
And we already know who Jimmy is. It's Kenny Smith.
That's fair.
Whatever.
I'm gonna be Shaq and Charles Barkley
At the same time.
Hey, Cutter, what's wrong with you, man?
Nope. It's good. It's dead. Let's take that idea. Let's throw it away. Throw that baby out with the bathwater. So these all-decade teams, we didn't really get much of a chance. I think we're good on awards. I don't know what we missed. MVP.
Yeah, it doesn't really
MVP.
matter.
LeBron. I'll say LeBron.
What, MVP?
I think so. I would like
to
see him.
LeBron is what, 48? And
yeah,
he still
he's
averages
very old.
27 points a game?
It's
Or
crazy.
whatever it is.
Insane.
Yes.
There's no question.
And now he's shooting. Now he's shooting from the parking lot.
He's playing with his best #2 ever. This is the best #2 he could have ever had. It's better than Kyrie. It's better than Wade. It's like it's
definitely better than Wade.
It's the most threatening #2 he's ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, you know, Kyrie with the ball in his hands could do just about anything, but it's not the same. It doesn't have the same looming impact.
Yeah, you're right.
That Davis, your #2 has.
Right. It's different when you're like 7 feet, 1,000, and you can hit threes, run the ball, play defense.
It's crazy.
Make plays, and you don't even have to jump the dunk. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
He's a freaking nature.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if the Lakers won. I mean, the circumstances are, you know, unfair to the rest of the league. Wherever LeBron goes, the championship goes.
I mean,
what are you gonna do? If he's gonna play that well, what are you gonna be mad about?
Exactly. I mean, and all I want is for LeBron to get another ring. So, and I know RIP Kobe, but all I want is for LeBron to be the second player. No, the third player that they think of when they think of the Lakers. Because, you know, Magic, Shaq.
Is he not? Oh, no.
No, I think he's the fourth.
You said Shaq. Never mind.
Shaq, Kobe, Magic. Kobe's probably, I mean, right now, just because Kobe's probably might be the first person people think of.
Yeah.
Especially now, especially this age group.
Very true.
I don't know though. There's a few. I think LeBron comes in at #4. I think for me the Lakers are still 1, 2, Shaq, Kobe. Then after that Magic, and then LeBron can be #4. I'd say LeBron over Kareem, LeBron over Jerry West, definitely over James Worthy. Yeah.
Yeah, no offense, but you know, who's talking James Worthy? Even though James is a monster.
Nobody.
Exactly.
He's not even in his not even when he was like with the best Lakers teams at that point would he have been the first person mentioned.
So,
Yeah.
No offense to James Worthy. It's James Worthy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you might as well bring up Michael Thompson. You know.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
I was just
Not nice to
joking.
James
Don't
Worthy.
do
Yeah.
that. Don't do
I think
that.
that's definitely a little rough.
That's
All right. So you can say Giannis, you can say LeBron.
It's between
And
them.
bottom line is, it doesn't matter because coronavirus ruined the season.
Yeah, man. So trash.
So none of it matters.
So trash, bro.
But who else? Who else even had a shot besides LeBron and Giannis?
Nobody.
James Harden. Because you always got to mention his name. You always got to mention his name.
Who?
You always got to mention his name, bro.
No, bro.
Who else? Anybody else?
You mean the man that runs out of steam? No. You gotta be able to get this
MVP is not a playoff award.
Jokic? Damian Lillard? Luka Doncic?
Luka's
not human, bro.
That kid's crazy.
Luka deserves some love. But, I mean, I think that's why the
has
Dallas
his own
dudes-
sneaker?
Who does Luka?
Yeah.
Because he ain't. I don't think he's sponsored yet.
I wonder if he's not allowed to be. I'm just making that up, but it might be because something related to international contracts. All right, we're gonna talk about this. All right, we have about a minute left.
Wait,
We'll
before
go a
we
couple
do
minutes
that,
over. Yes. Yes.
Has any Dallas Maverick ever had a signature shoe?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
Juwan Howard. Who else? What's his face? Jamal Mashburn.
No.
No, but he wasn't. No, I'm talking about like who was drafted.
No.
Michael Finley.
No.
He was Team Jordan, but he didn't have his own shoe.
Nash.
No. Nobody had their own shoe.
You fucking give me a fucking break. You don't know. No. I can name any player, and you're just saying no. He didn't have. It's
No, it's
bullshit.
the truth. Nobody.
Tremendous bullshit. Just answered like you just fucking it was a fact you knew out of your back pocket. Has any Maverick ever had a shoe? No. End of discussion. What are you talking about?
They didn't.
Dallas Mavericks. I'm googling this right now.
Google
I'm
it.
saying it while I'm typing it. Dallas Mavericks signature shoes. Let's see.
And I don't mean colorways. I'm talking about Air.
Dirk. Air Dirk. Nobody had their own shoe on the Mavericks.
Okay, Lucas signed a multi-year deal with Jordan.
With Nike.
With Jordan on December 26th. He does not have his own shoe yet, though. He just wears Jordan shoes.
Nobody has.
This
nobody,
is
but it's hard for
bullshit.
somebody to get their own shoe under Jordan.
Jamal Mashburn. Why doesn't Jamal Mashburn count?
Because he wasn't drafted by Dallas.
Who drafted
Jamal
Jamal
Mashburn had his
Mashburn?
own shoe.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
through
ugly,
Fila.
bro. It was
No,
so
man, it's a
ugly.
masterpiece. It's so nice. It's so nice.
His shoes look like what garbage trucks smell like
Tell you what.
when I buy.
Oh, these Fila?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you ain't wearing these X. Why are you lying to yourself?
Bro.
Oh, look who drafted Jamal Mashburn. The Dallas Mavericks.
Really?
That's what it says.
I think so.
Oh, my bad.
1993 NBA draft. Jamal Mashburn was drafted 4th by the Dallas Mavericks.
All right, I'm entitled to getting one wrong. All right, I'm entitled to that.
Dirk Nowitzki never had his own shoe.
No. That's
Why?
a definite no.
Because he's married to a black woman, so he already got his W.
And also, I don't consider Fila his signature shoes. Ain't nobody wearing those. But that's my take.
Nobody was wearing that.
My first pair of basketball sneakers were the Grant Hills, which were a sneaker.
They're fire. The Grant Hills are fire.
I was like, holy shit, this is it. I'm gonna be a professional basketball player now.
There was only two players on Fila that had ill sneakers. Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse.
Another person drafted by
because the KJs were trash.
The KJ, the Kevin Johnsons.
Garbage.
That was on Fila.
Yep.
I feel like I had one of the Suns shoes.
Now Barkley's like a whole. I hardly understand that.
I think I had the Barkleys. Yeah, the Barkley, the Phoenix colorways when used properly, it's great, so great. NBA draft drafted by the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay.
Oh, that's Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah, he wouldn't play for the Mavericks until 3 teams later. All right, you know what? We're gonna have to call it a night here. All right, I'm upset. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not willing. There's no way we're talking about all decade teams right now, especially if we're going to start with Brooklyn.
The next episode.
We're going to talk about that next week. Let's talk about this next week, right? Once again, this is the Real Cheap Seats podcast, the official episode 1. I'm Steve Borba.
I'm Xavier Jacobs, aka who is this?
Jimmy Vo.
And X, I think you need to take us out with the theme song.
This is the Real Cheap Seats. The Real Cheap Seats. Ooh, yeah.